Hello everybody. This is the christening of the cameras. Yay! Well, today I'm just doing a simple breakfast, a farmer's breakfast, a delicious breakfast. Anyway, most people they use the frozen hash browns, but I use the Hungry Jack hash browns just because I can reconstitute them anytime. Not to mention, they're totally kick ass for the um, when you go camping. Besides, it only takes about 14, 15 minutes just to reconstitute them anyway. Um, most people also use a griddle, but I use my waffle iron. I'm just going to go ahead and drain the water out of here of the hash browns, or at least most of it. That was more water than I thought than usually I would have put. Anyway, like I said, I just use my waffle iron. We're just going to go ahead and pop this baby open. And we're just going to plop this into the waffle iron. What's great about using the waffle iron is that you can also do mashed potatoes, so you can have your potato waffle type crap. Go ahead and pile that baby on. I can even make omelets in this thing. It cooks it perfectly. But we're going to be using the pan to make some over easy eggs. I'm just going to go ahead and toss that. Since I am using one of the plugs over here, we're going to do the bacon and sausage separate, though I'm going to put that on the griddle when the hash browns get done. I use about less than a tablespoon of stick butter. I just throw that on top here, and we're going to just close that lid and just close the lid of my waffle iron, and we're going to plug this baby in. I'm going to plug this in, and it's going to take about roughly 9 minutes for that to get a perfect golden brown. Like I said, since I'm using both the outlets over here by the fridge, I'm just going to go ahead and get the sausage and bacon ready. Little Bob doesn't like bacon. Well, sorta. But he likes the maple sausage links. Apparently, I didn't put the plates back into my George Foreman grill. I guess it's right here in the dishwasher where I left it. While that's cooking, I'm going to grab the 4 pieces of bacon that I have left in here. Maybe it's 2, so maybe I'll be making some more sausage than bacon. I know. He's out of the herd. I'm going to go ahead and grab some sausage. We're going to put that on the griddle. and just go ahead and throw those away. And then I'm just going to put my sausage back into this baggie because these bags are expensive, and I already had pork in it to begin with. You do want to press down on your waffle iron just to get the contents smashed down a little more. I got some raw meat on my hands, so I'm just going to go ahead and wash my hands again. Looks like I didn't put my hand towel back on the stove here. Sitting right on top of my oven mitts. Okay, it's still going. I'm just going to thread this back onto the handle of the oven. There we go. Now for generally eggs, again, I just use about a tablespoon of stick butter. You can use salted or unsalted, but that'll be enough for 5 eggs-ish. So I'm just going to go ahead and plop that onto the frying pan. And we're going to turn our burner to about medium. Why it does that, I don't know. Anyway, we're just going to get that butter spread around. Look at that butter. I forgot to get salt. I'm fired. Nothing some pepper won't fix, I guess. In fact, I'm going to get some plates ready because as soon as we get the butter melted, it's not going to take long for that butter to burn. So spread that butter around. As you notice, I chose a flat spatula, no rounded edge up, so I can get a nice and just grab that ovary or that egg. We're going to go ahead and pop this baby open. I like using the pan, and we're just going to tap a couple of times, just enough to crack the egg. And we're just going to open that baby right open, like so. You want to make sure that you don't get any eggshell in there because, one, it's nasty, and it's just not going to seem right when you go to eat your food. Look at that. Something close to that is what you want to do. Pry that baby open. And we're just going to plop that right into the frying pan. we're just going to go ahead and season the eggs. I like a lot of pepper, and so does Mrs. Bob. You can turn it just a little past medium, but you don't want any much higher because you can burn your eggs in this case, very easily. Hash browns are almost done. I'll show you what that looks like here. Those of you that are new to making over easy, over medium, or over hard, when the egg starts looking like this, the bottom area where it's a prominent white rather than a clear, as you can tell from the second egg right there, it's almost time to flip this over. What you're gonna do is you're gonna cut the white with the spatula, and pay mind, if you don't get this the first time, practice makes better. You're just gonna slide your spatula under. One of the reasons why you want to use butter. Excuse me. Hash browns are done. You just want to slide your spatula under and just literally just flip it over. And do the same with the other egg. The trick is not breaking the yolk. No, I didn't sneeze in the eggs. I sneezed to my side. The most important part is to make sure that your whites are cooked all the way through. This is how you get E. coli food poisoning. It's actually from the white. You can actually eat the yolk raw and without getting sick. Looks like the eggs are done, so we're just going to go ahead and just plop that onto the plate. And I'm just going to repeat. Plop your egg in. Wash my hands again. And we're going to rinse, repeat. We're going to season the eggs. Normally, I would add salt right here. But obviously, I don't have any salt. I'm going to go ahead and unplug the waffle iron. I'm going to grab my mitt since this is really hot. I'm going to show you what those hash browns look like. Oh. Golden brown to perfection, both sides. And this is why I love my waffle iron. It not only does it do waffles, it does hash browns, it does omelets, it even does mashed potatoes. This pan is probably a 6-incher. I generally keep, when I make eggs like this, I keep it smaller just because it can contain the eggs. just a bit better. We're going to flip that over. We're going to move this over here since we're going to need it soon. In fact, as soon as I get the eggs down. We're going to flip this one back over since the whites right here aren't fully cooked. In fact, I'm going to turn the heat down just a little. I'm going to set that down. I'm going to get the grease trap for the George Foreman grill. That's what I love about my George Foreman grill is that, again, takes about 9 minutes to cook the bacon and sausage, and it takes little effort to be making breakfast. Eggs are now done. In fact, usually I make little bob hash browns and then sausage, and then for myself, I make a BLT. We're going to turn the heat off on that. Since we're done with that, go ahead and let that cool. Look at that. Nice, over easy eggs. It's a little harder than it looks, but like I said, with practice, you'll be able to get something like this. Anyway, thanks for joining me. If you like what you see, go ahead and give me a follow. I would appreciate tips, not required, and would also appreciate subscriptions. Thank you. Have a good day.